Hey guys, how you doing? It's Ron from ATSstats.com with your free CFL football previews and predictions for Week 21 of the Canadian Football League. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your weekend. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner, or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by the Rain Report. Come and get the free CFL Rain Report each and every day by tuning into the website ATSstats.com. Scroll down to the bottom, get the full matchups along with the stats and trends, and you can get that each and every day right here at ATSstats.com. And you know what? Having a really good year in the CFL. I'm ranked number 1 at Sports Hub. I'm 17-4 against the number in the Canadian Football League. That's good for 81%. You can check out my record also at the website ATS Stats. But having a good year in the Canadian Football League, and let's kick it off tonight at TD Place, where the Ottawa Redblacks taking on the Hamilton Tiger Cats. And the must-win was last week when they were in Toronto. They had to win that game against the Argos to secure the semifinal conference division final next weekend, but it'll be played in Toronto. And this Ottawa team is reeling right now. They've lost 5 in a row. They're struggling. They got a lot of injuries, and consistency is a big problem right now for the Ottawa Redblacks. And you got the Hamilton Tiger Cats coming in ever since they got Chris Jones, the defense coordinator, that was let go from the Edmonton Elks as the head coach. He's, sometimes some coaches are just better coordinators than they are head coach, and Chris Jones is one of the best DCs in the Canadian Football League. And proof's in the pudding. Look at their record since he's been there. They've won. Let me see here. Let's go back to the games. So 37-21 against Ottawa, 33-31 against Toronto, 32-29 against BC. They lost to Winnipeg, but who doesn't? And then they beat the Stampeders last week in Calgary. So this is going to be a tough outing here for the Redblacks. Hamilton's got nothing to play for. They're playing for contracts. Well, Ottawa, they're going to come in this game resting guys probably in the second half, knowing that they're playing next week for something. And the computer forecast here does like Hamilton. 26-21 the over-under at 47.85. So the total does like it to go under the total. And Hamilton 6-4 straight up, and 7-3 against the point spread in their last 10 head-to-head meetings in Ottawa. But in the head-to-head meetings, man, Ottawa's struggling. They're only 1-9 against the Tiger Cats. Give me Hamilton tonight, straight up money line against the Redblacks. And again, Ottawa, this game really doesn't mean it means always something when you hit the field. But if you want to build some confidence, yeah, you win this game. But at the end of the night, you're not worried about Hamilton. You're worried about Toronto next week for the Eastern Division semifinal. All right, so I do like Hamilton money line on this game. Let's go to Edmonton, where the Argonauts, same situation. They've already locked up second place. They're going to Edmonton. Edmonton, they're playing for pride in contracts. 1.5 is the line, another 1.5 line. 28-24 is the final here. The over-under at 53.2. But I know what? I don't see Dinwiddie laying down here. I think Toronto goes in there, puts the boots to the Elks, and I got him winning 28-24. I got him winning by 4. Toronto coming in on a 3-game win streak, and when you look at the history at Commonwealth, not that great. 3-7 straight up, and for Edmonton, home or away, 5-5 straight up and ATS. I'm going to go with the Argonauts in this one and give me Toronto to win this game straight up. All right, let's go to Winnipeg, taking on the Montreal Alouettes in La Belle Province. This game will be played tomorrow afternoon at Molson Percival Stadium in Montreal, and the line is 7.5. 47.5 is the total, and we're going to lean with the Blue Bombers in this one. 27-17, the over-under at 45.6. Looking at last week, the Argonauts, man, went into Winnipeg and got the dub, right? 14-11 was the final, while Montreal lost to Vernon Adams and the BC Lions 27-3. Again, Montreal, they locked up first place 2-3 weeks ago, so they're really trying to stay healthy. And Winnipeg, I think Winnipeg's the better team in this one. Even the bookmakers are telling you that this line here is a nothing burger. 7.5 is the line. This line should not be 7.5. If this was a meaningful game, Montreal would be like a 2-3 point favorite. But I'm going to go with the forecast, 27-17, the over-under, landing on 45.62. So we do like this game to go under the total. And your last game of the weekend, which could mean something because I think Saskatchewan can still play for playoff positioning here. Calgary, yeah, they're just playing for jobs right now. Saskatchewan, a 4-point favorite. I see the Rough Riders blowing out the Stampeders here. I know our computer pick on 44 previous games in the database likes Saskatchewan 26-22. I think this is going to be more of a 35-20 type game. I think Saskatchewan just blows the lid off the Stampeders. And when you look at the Calgary Stampeders in Saskatchewan, they've done very well. 8-2 straight up, 6-2-2 against the number. But I think with 13 days rest off a bye week, I think Saskatchewan's playing for something here. They're on a 4-game straight up and ATS win streak. Calgary's on a 9 ATS losing streak. So holy lifting, that's it's gonna be a tough one here. Probably Dickinson just wants this to just finish it off, get it over with, and let's see if he still have a job next year. He should. He's a great head coach, and we'll see how the brass in Calgary thinks about his future. All right, there you have it. That is the CFL report for Week 21 of the Canadian Football League. Should be a exciting weekend of football, and then next weekend we play for the playoffs, and that'll be always exciting. Canadian Football League. It's always good football, and looking forward to it. In the meantime, shop for value, play those percentages. I'll see you back shortly with another Ren Report.